And now it's time for Outside. Former professional footballer John Fashanu is a living football legend. He scored a total of 134 league goals during his very successful career. He played for Wimbledon, most notably where he helped the team win the FA Cup in 1988. And following an injury, John retired from football but continued to remain in the limelight. He went on to co-host the hit show Gladiators. Remember that? I love that. And he did that for many years alongside Ulrika Johnson. Bless her, she's lovely. She's got loads of children. He also presented many TV shows since, such as Man vs Beast and the Nigerian version of Deal or No Deal. John also came second in ITV's I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. And he's currently gearing up to show off his sporting prowess once more as he's set to appear on this year's Dancing on Ice. When he's not on TV, John keeps up the sporting roots, being involved with the Nigerian Football Association and Wimbledon Old Players Association. Now, I'm very pleased to say that John joins me in the studio now. John, thank you so much.
Thank you, Nana.
It's really good to see you.
Thank you.
I feel
Great to be back.
I feel like I know you because I've watched you literally, not watched you, actually watched you, not in a creepy way, but I've watched you throughout your career and your footballing career. I loved Gladiators.
Yeah.
I mean, talk to me a little bit about your background.
Well, it's very much television and sports, really.
Yeah.
Because for many, many years I was playing football. As you quite rightly said, won the FA Cup, of course, '88, which was wonderful. But then I had this fiction for television, reporter. Of course, Gladiators, which was amazing.
Oh, that was epic.
18 million viewers globally, which is
fantastic.
just couldn't be done now, and so many other television shows.
Well, they couldn't be done now because there's also PC, isn't it? You can't...
Yes, and people they've got the phones. Everything's on the phones nowadays. Things have changed, Nana. Things have changed.
What was your favourite thing on there? I loved the ones like the drums with the two things. You're on the mushroom stools and you had to hit each other off.
Yeah, that was that. Yeah, they were good, Nana. They were good. Anything when they were hitting anybody, I liked it. It was fun. It was all good fun, and the good thing is nobody ever got seriously injured, which is amazing.
Good. That's good.
And it's coming back.
Well, I don't know whether I'd take part in it. No. My wig would fall off.
Yes, yes,
I wouldn't be.
I was going to say, I'm not quite so sure we would invite you anyway, Nana.
Why is that? Why is that, John? So old. I hear you. So talk to me about that. So you've done quite a few things. You've done Gladiators. Yes. What else have you done?
Deal or No Deal.
No, you did the Nigerian version.
I did the Nigerian version, which was, I enjoyed that a lot. That was very nice. I did Football Challenge with Fash, which again, being in the game for 35 years, I've got something to offer. And that was a football competition show, which again went down very well. It's been from one thing to another, but then I went back to Nigeria, which for me was the motherland. And I went and opened a very large sports academy. So we're giving back. We're giving back.
Oh, that's really good.
35 years in the game of football, you know, you learn a little bit about the game. So you got to put it back in for the kids and everything. Yeah. And that's what I've been doing. That's
lovely. So the Sporting Academy, is this quite a new thing? And if so, how long has it been running?
Well, now it's been running 7 years. 7 years. We've got 300 people in the Sports Academy. And you notice, Nana, I'm saying Sports Academy, not Football Academy. Yeah. This is fully comprehensive. We've got from netball, from badminton, for whatever it is. We're trying to get everybody in there and everybody to change their lives. And, of course, we're using my old club, Wimbledon, because, of course, now I'm the ambassador for Wimbledon, which is lovely. So it gives me the right to come and if I find one or two good footballers, I bring them back and try and get them in the team and see what we can do.
Well, what was it like? Because, I mean, you've been playing football for quite some time.
Yes.
Did you experience a lot of racism at the time that you were playing? You also played for England.
Well, I actually got to the stage where I thought racism was my middle name. That's how much it was coming. I mean, racism is endemic in the system. And I'm sad to say it hasn't changed. No. It's still there. It's not something which goes away quickly. But, you know, I've been to many clubs. I can say one club where actually the first time I was there, the first day I was there, my whole teammates attacked me.
Really?
And they beat me up, and they did beat me up. And yeah, they did. And I was in the hospital for a little while.
Really?
Yeah, but that was the team, and the actual manager couldn't stop them.
Your actual team?
My actual team. So not only was it the actual team, but also the away team as well put a few punches in. So you have to get used to it.
How did you turn that around then?
You know, I turned it around by getting stronger and stronger. This is personally why they call me Fash the Bash, because most of the time it was, Nana, it was fighting back. You're fighting back. We played at the San Siro Stadium in Italy, and they poured urine all over my head when I was coming in because I was the only black player there. But these are the things that you have to get used to if you're going to be a professional footballer. I'm not going to tell you here lies, oh, it's got better, Nana, everything is gone. It's worse now.
Is it? What about the taking the knee then? People always talk about that, and to me, I didn't really like it much, simply because get off your knees, get on your feet, do something about it. I was tired of seeing people make gestures when they're empty gestures. It's just somebody feeling better. Oh, I've absorbed myself of all racism, I've bent on a knee, now I'm going to maybe urinate on someone, you know what I mean? I just thought that's... Yeah. What was your view of taking the knee?
Well, exactly the same as what you're saying. Yeah. Exactly the same. I mean, you know, we're thinking the same. And if I say to you, is there racism in the television business? You can't say no. It's there. It's endemic in the system. So we're all trying to do our best to try and fit in, and I applaud yourselves and many other people, because there are you're lucky, you've got some very good people around you. There are a lot of people out there in the television business who don't have so many nice people around.
Well, you know, it's taken me years. I mean, I'm 50. I know people are saying, you don't look 50.
Could you repeat that? You're 50.
That's okay. That's okay. But listen, it's taken me years. Taken me absolutely years. I've been doing it for 30 years. And actually, somebody said to me recently, oh, I've never heard of you before. And yet I've been doing all the different shows all over the place, which I had been. And then you suddenly appear and people think, and it's a very, very tough business. And I do think, obviously, there are levels of it. But then there are also lots of opportunity as a result of it, too.
Yes.
So there's two sides of it.
Yes. There are two sides to it. You know, let's be positive. You know, the negativity has to go, it has to drain away. Because I was always saying that they're always calling me names, this, that name, this name, because they know I'm the best. As opposed to they're doing it and, well, I'm crouching up and I don't want to play anymore. Yeah. No. They're doing it because you guys know that I'm the best player. And if you can't get me down, then you know I'm going to win the match. So I always took it always positive.
Exactly.
I would actually start to look for it. Guys, I waved to them when I could see that I'm the only black and I'm the only one waving to them. They're all calling me all sorts of names and throwing urine at me and all sorts. But I'm the best.
Then you go and win. That's
you go
what
and
you do.
win.
You go and win. Let them say what they like. Just
That's
win.
The thing, yes.
Just win. Just win. So you've done quite a few different things. One of them is something that I would never do. Or I didn't think I would. I mean,
Which one's
that? Jungle. You did the jungle. I don't think I'd do that.
That was hard. That was harder than I thought. And I've got to say, be honest, Nana, most of the competitions and the television shows that I've gone into have been 100 times harder than I expected.
Really?
Oh, yes.
What's the worst thing about the jungle?
I would say the snakes, because I have a phobia for snakes. Having to lay with snakes, and I just couldn't do it. My mind, my body, I would just repelled against the snake. A great big 7-foot snake wrapped round you, and you've got to stay there. I could not do it. I tried, and boy, I tried. I just couldn't do it.
You couldn't do it.
I couldn't accept that was getting tight around me, and then after a little while, you have to put your hand up, and then they'll take the snake, unravel it round you.
Because the snake's very strong. If it sort of decides, if the snake goes, nah, I'm not going to let you unravel me. You're in trouble, because that thing, the boa constrictors in particular,
that's why they have that particular test, because that's pushing you to your limit. But some of my opponents would go in there and the snake will go round and round and round, and he'll sit there with a smile on his face and no problem at all. It was not killing him. But because I was worried, I get worried, I'm sweating.
They know you're worried.
The snake knows I'm worried, and I'm going to eat this guy.
This one's going to...
He's going to go first.
He's a tall one as well. We'll get a lot out of him.
Yeah, and he's black and he's sugary, so I think this one's going to go.
I don't think I could do the jungle. You know, it's I couldn't take my wigs with me. I mean, what would I do when I jumped in the water?
Well, that's it.
You know.
So SAS, again, another very difficult competition. You're being pushed out of a helicopter at a record height, and I'd already told the producers I don't swim.
Well, that's why they did it.
That's why they did it.
That's what they do. That's why you tell them.
That's why I'm warning you not to do it.
Tell them. As soon as you say, oh, I don't like snakes and I hate spiders, that's the first thing they're going to do to you. It's the first thing.
That's it.
So you did that. You did the SAS as well. You jumped out of a helicopter.
Yes.
Did you like that?
No, I didn't like it. Let me say it again. I don't swim, and I don't like heights.
But you did it.
I did it because at the end of the day, you're being challenged. That's what it's all about. Nana, that's why you're here.
Oh, yeah,
because you can take the challenge.
I love the challenge.
Otherwise, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be what we call successful now. It's because every day I can look back and I can say, I did this. Mother, I did this and I did that and I did that. And I can tell my children I did this. It wasn't easy, and I'm not going to lie to you, children. But
you did it.
We did it.
Now you're doing Dancing on Ice. How did that come about? They approached you?
They approached me, and I thought, are you mad, dancing on ice? I said, most people in Nigeria only see ice in the fridge, and that's only at certain times. And you want me to now dance on ice? Oh, that doesn't go down. But then I thought, hold on, Big Fash.
They said, how much? Yeah, all right.
Actually, we weren't at that. That will come later.
Money.
Thank you very much. I thought, I haven't done something like this before. I've never skated in my life.
Really?
So how do I do it? I'm now 50, 60. How old am I? I'm 40, I think I am. I can't remember.
How old are you?
I've got so many ages, I don't even know how old I am. So I'm kindly pretend I didn't hear you say how old I am. But I went on the show, and the show is amazing. I mean, if you're coming on there and you know absolutely nothing about skating, you've got to learn from scratch. And these are the people who are going to teach you from scratch. But now I can actually say, I can skate.
I bet you're really quite good, actually. Did you find sort of a flow because you're quite athletic?
Yes.
So you found a sort of rhythm, because football is quite a rhythmical game.
Yes.
I bet you're quite a good dancer.
Yes.
You probably found the flow.
Well, we have a test with footballers when I'm in my sports academy. I will look at them, I turn music on, and I watch the boys dancing. Quite simple. If you can't dance, you can't play football.
Yeah.
And I turn the music on, and some of the boys are just standing there, nothing at all. But some of the other boys have got the stare, they've got the beat. Yep, he can play. Yep, he can play. Exactly the same.
So when is it on? When can we watch you?
We have 3 months to go.
Right.
And at the moment, we've got 30 days, should we say, coaching.
Right.
With some of the best. I mean, the best.
Torvill and Dean, presumably.
Torvill and Dean are amazing. I mean, when you see them, you've got two ways. You can either try and copy them or run. I decided to try and copy them. They are fantastic, but they give you the confidence that you can do it. So now, whether I can do it or not, I'm not sure, but I go out there and I give it my best.
Well, listen, John, I'm looking forward to seeing you on Dancing on Ice.
Well, you're coming down there, Nana.
Oh, yeah, you better invite me. Yeah, I'll be there. So, yeah, but listen, I'm rooting for you. I'll vote for you on Dancing on Ice and everything. I wish you all the best.
Thank you, Nana.
And I'm very thankful that you came in to see me.
Thank you.
Thank you
so
much. That is, of course, the fabulous John Fashanu. He's a former football player. He's a television presenter, and he'll be on Dancing on Ice, so you don't want to miss that.